Hi everyone and welcome to Darksiders 2 Definitive Edition Deathinitive Difficulty Walkthrough. This is part 2 of part 5, and this is the last part of Tears of the Mountain quest. So we have to do a little exploring here. I've left most of the exploring in, and some collectibles if I found them, and edited out most of the puzzles, but none of the combat. So, and you're going to see me doing some upgrading as well. So you have time like to check out my inventory and to check out my character and how he's doing in his stats and weapons and stuff. So I'm going to leave that on from time to time, not in every single video, but from time to time, so you can check out how am I upgrading and moving. I haven't take out the shield abilities, the shield perk still, but I will respect that very soon. So as you can see, I still have the shield, and I have integrated 2 other skills that I just wanted to try them because I never tried them before, and it turns out they're not really that good or useful actually at all. So I'm going to respect this character. I'm probably going to respect it, and when I do, I'll record it so you can see actually where I put the levels, and yeah, it's going to be like a tiny edit in some future video when I do that, and then we move on to the rest of the video. So a quick shout out first to Gangsta Martinez. That is actually one of my subscribers, and he does a lot of comments on my Darksiders 2 videos, and he has his own YouTube channel, and it's actually filled with good fucking content, and like I was hooked on his not walkthrough, his let's play of The Evil Within on Nightmare difficulty, and he's doing a let's play of Evil Within on Nightmare without upgrades, and it's actually tons of fucking fun. That's amazing content, amazing content. And so I just add him to the council or in my related pages where Big Benedict is, and who else is there? Well, my TCN, the enterprise where I signed a contract a long time ago. Not that long actually, 2 months ago, kind of. And Dante's Flashes, who is a personal friend and also does a lot of videos. But I was surprised of the amount of content. Like, I was checking Gangsta Martinez content the other day, and I was just instantly hooked on his let's plays. Instantly hooked. I mean, I think Evil Within, his let's play of Evil Within is actually really fun to watch. I always love watching gameplay of Evil Within because I actually like that game. It's not like I don't have a walkthrough in my channel, but I actually like the game. And his let's play is so much fun, and he has a lot of content, by the way. He has God of War, he has he has Last of Us on Grounded, and I do have Last of Us on Grounded as well, but it's not with commentary, and I always regretted that when I started doing commentary. I always regretted the fact that I didn't comment. And he has a great Last of Us on Grounded difficulty, and he has something that I'm watching right now, and I'm really liking it, Resident Evil Revelations 2, which is a game that escapes me because I kind of fell out of love with Resident Evil, because I thought that Resident Evil 5 and 6 were so fucking horrible that I just didn't want to play any Resident Evil. But I've been watching his let's play of Resident Evil. Actually, it's a blind let's play on the hardest difficulty, I think, and it's actually looks like a lot of fun. It has some minor like it looks like kind of like Last of Us, because the guy is with a girl, and I'm just learning about this by watching his videos, because I kind of paid no attention to Resident Evil Revelations, like the first one and the second one. So definitely check out his channel. It's in my related channels, not related, sorry, my favorite channels. I don't know what the name was. I changed it to the council because it sounds cool. So definitely check his channel, and thank you Gangsta for always appreciating Darksiders 2 and leaving comments of the videos. I really do appreciate that, and all the comments of all my subscribers, guys. I can see that you are really liking this walkthrough, and just give me more moral support. It just gives me, you know, when those days that are not that good, that you think that, I don't know, that things could go better, and I read some of the nice comments that I got on this particular walkthrough. It actually pushed me to get more content out and to continue doing improving. Hopefully not in the comment sections, because the commentary is going to be always fucking horrible, because I'm someone that stutters a lot and like throws rambles away from what I was talking about. So one other thing, Gangsta Martinez, he has a really good commentary, really good commentary, and a lot of these videos of Let's Plays, he's doing it live. So there is that kind of freshness to the commentary that I really like, and I just loved your commentary, dude. And really keep up the good work. Keep it up, because it's really good content. So yeah, so we're doing the second part of Tears of the Mountain. I said in the previous video that we were going to talk a little more about Fallout, and some things that I wanted to talk about Fallout that I haven't talked about is, well, the game feels more focused. If you haven't played it, maybe, or you haven't played it, the Fallout 3 and New Vegas, the Fallout 4 feels more focused. A lot of people complain about two major things about Fallout 4. That the map is too small. That's one of the first complaints. Like if it were something important, I don't know. There's this fucking feeling in the people in gaming industry that the bigger the better, right? They need that. They need like the Just Cause 2 map, right? Because I think Just Cause 2 has the bigger map, almost the bigger map on all open world games, and it's always like measured like if it were a fucking dick. Like, I'm sorry for the phrase again, but like, it doesn't fucking matter how big it is. Like, I mean, Just Cause 2 is like a fucking huge island with nothing on it. I mean, I played the game, I played a lot of it, and you just roam away, and there is endless amount of trees and little fucking mountains and a lot of ocean, and very big parts of the map in Just Cause 2 are empty. There is nothing on them. And then you have a map that, like Fallout 4, that is even, I think it is even smaller than Skyrim. I think I heard that it's even smaller than Skyrim, and a lot of people just immediately, what the fuck are you talking about? Like that's a bummer. But when you start playing it, it's just big. It's big, and you don't notice it because you are always finding new stuff. You're always seeing a structure at some point in the map, and you're always finding new stuff, like small caves, small encampments, bigger buildings, and just stuff to do, right? And I remember just walking through the Skyrim map and finding nothing at all. And I was just wondering, what's the point? What's the point of having a big map if there is nothing on it? And it's that feeling of the open world games. Like, I remember when GTA came out, GTA 5, and they said like, this is the biggest map of a GTA game to date, right? And everyone was excited. This is bigger than San Andreas, right? And everyone always say that San Andreas is probably the best GTA. I agree. And I hated GTA 4, by the way. That Nico Bellic story. Oh my god, that was so fucking bad. So, nevertheless, yeah, I was surprised by the fact that people complain that much about the amount of fucking size of a map. Why is that important? I mean, I have more fun even playing Transformers, and it's not open world, it's fucking linear, but it's so fucking cool that is so just tons of fun. Or this game doesn't approach the map of Fallout 4 or GTA or whatever you want to name. But this is so much fun. This is just endless Zelda style gameplay with really good combat style. Like I wouldn't compare it. I was going to say kind of like God of War, but I think God of War is actually superior. But it's a lot of fun. I mean, if I was like complain about something in the combat system, is that the camera is it fucks you many times. Like you see right now, I just targeted someone that was behind me. Like why would it target someone that's behind me? That makes no fucking sense. And so that's maybe the only like complaint I would have. Like the targeted system is a little bitchy, and the camera can fuck you up. But everything else is so fucking well done and beautiful. I really wish that they make a third one, but I don't know how's this game doing actually in sales. I haven't really Googled about it or something like that. I don't usually care, but I wish they make a third. It would be really good. And these two assholes are really fucking tough, and I have died here fighting these two assholes. And as you can see, I'm not using the shield. I'm using just the teleport dash to regain health. And yeah, so what was I talking about? Oh, the size of Fallout. So yeah, that's one of the complaints. And the second complaint about Fallout is that it looks fucking bad. And I'm not a graphic whore. I never was. Actually, I play a lot of old games. I played a lot of Pillars of Eternity, even though you haven't seen any content of it in the channel. I love play Pillars of Eternity. I would have said that that's the game of the year if Witcher 3 wasn't that fucking good, but it's a real difficult game to bring to the channel. I mean, I was thinking about doing kind of not a blind playthrough, because that will be really boring, but maybe not a post commentary, because really, who needs a walkthrough about Pillars, right? Because it's already a hardcore difficult game. It's not for everyone. Yeah, you can put the easiest mode in the game and maybe play it anyway, but it's for the people that play those soul games, so it's kind of stretching out to make a walkthrough about it, and you have to read so much. And I don't mind, because I love actual reading in games, reading notebooks, reading books, reading general stuff, dialogue, and I love it. I grew up on it, but to bring it to a channel, how do I bring that? Do I read every single like notes and book and quest, and you can even read minds in that game, so I read what every person is thinking out loud, and it will become like a sort of storybook walkthrough. Like I don't know how to do it. That's the reality. I want to bring it to the channel, but I don't know how to do it so it doesn't become something that's not gonna get any views, or something that's gonna take my time away from something that could bring more fun to people. But definitely, if you want to see Pillars of Eternity, tell me about it. In fact, if you want to see some other games, like Amir Deus, another subscriber of mine, has requested some games. Like he brought the idea of in the future doing some speed runs with Uncharted collection, that you can actually do speed runs, and I love the idea. I might do that in the future. Not right now because I have a lot of walkthroughs coming in the future, and I'm being redundant with that word. Sorry. And these guys are difficult, guys. These guys are really hard. So you're gonna see. I already fucking like thinking, how am I going to approach this? But that's exactly how I am going to approach it. So we're gonna have an end boss in this level, by the way, and it's not really that hard. So yeah, the second, let's just talk about the subject because I ramble away. Oh, I was saying that you can make requests of games, like you can make requests, like I think someone said if I was going to do Evil Within walkthrough, and I don't remember who. Sorry. And I answered that it's something of a backlog stuff that stayed in my channel, because I started doing a sort of bosses on Nightmare just to get to Akumu and do the walkthrough on Akumu, but I kinda fell out of love with that game once again because it just kept crashing. It was the PC version and it just kept fucking crashing. I couldn't record more than 15 minutes without the game crashing, so I don't know, maybe it works better now, and I will get back to it. But feel free to make requests of games. You might even bring a game that I forgot back into my mind, and I might do it. So yeah, so Fallout 4, the graphics are fucking bad. I don't really get that. I've been playing on PS4, and I definitely think that the best version is the PC one, because it's the only one that runs at 60 FPS. And this is the boss, by the way. It's a bunch of faces with random spawns. So, no, wait, what went to... Is this that battle with the faces? No, this is a huge fucking guardian-like enemy. How is it called? Let's see how it's called, because I forgot. Because the guardian boss... Oh, Construct Hulk. Okay, that's not a very good name. The guardian boss is coming right after this one. But, well, we have another quest, and then we're going to fight a huge towering guardian. So, yeah, before we end the chapter, a lot of people said that Fallout 4 looks like shit, and I hardly disagree. I mean, I know that people are kind of tired that Bethesda doesn't move on from the engine and keeps like upgrading it. Not as bad as Call of Duty did in some of the bad years, but yeah, the characters looks a little shit. I'm not gonna disagree about that because it's obvious, and some areas look better than others. But the ambience, like the environment and the dynamic weather, and when it's raining or when you have like a fucking radioactive storm, it looks so fucking awesome. It looks so fucking good. And maybe the worst part of the game can be some of the textures, some of them, and definitely the characters. I mean, the characters I think are really outdated. And they look kinda not bad, but they look kinda like what they exactly are, like an upgraded version of New Vegas. And they look rather stiff. And definitely when people said that the dialogue, the voice dialogue was really bad. Oh, by the way, yeah, I do agree that that the dialogue, not the dialogue itself, not the voice acting, but the animations for talking are really outdated, and I do agree with that. I'm just naming the bad stuff, right? Because I actually really like in that game. But what I do notice that looks pretty fucking bad is the dialogue system. Like, what the fuck did they do? Did with that? Like, you don't have a separate like chat when talking. It's integrated into the game, and that looked like a good idea in paper and in videos, but when you get to play it, it's so fucking buggy that it's not at all ready for being developed like that. Like, they tried it, and it brings so much fucking troubles. Like, you approach one of the characters to talk about, and there's so many characters, and there's always something buggy about it. Like, one dialogue on top of another dialogue, or you try to talk with someone and you select your companion or the dog, or you're going to talk with someone and they refuse to talk with you, and then they actually activate the talking when you are going away, and the camera pans to whatever object it wants. So the conversations ends up being really funny because the camera is not looking at you at all. Maybe it's inside the head of some enemy that was near, or inside some kind of object, and it looks so surreal, and it takes you out of the whole experience. I think I'm not exaggerating when I say that this dialogue system of Fallout 4 is one of the worst that I have ever seen. They would have left the Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas dialogue system, and it would have been so much better. Anyway, there we go, the Lost Temple completed, and we'll see each other in the next chapter, guys. Thank you for watching, and take care.